Hey all, coming to you here for another drum set minute on the Drum Woodshed channel, but let's face it, it's probably going to be more like a drum set 5 minute. I'm going to call this one the We Need More Power edition because, unbeknownst to me, I came today to do some practice. My wife has a Zoom meeting or something at home. Can't really do any full-out practicing currently. So I came here and turns out they have shut off the power to the building. Just over on the other side of the building. It's fully air conditioned and I can go there. But I figured, hey, we're all ninjas, right? And I got to practice, and I started kind of digging it. Open the window up, feels like I'm playing outside. So there we go. What we're going to do here is I'm going to kind of couple two things. One is it's been my little, personal goal to take and get as much as I can out of the Ted Reed Syncopation book. We know the middle exercises, but I like to look through the whole book and try to find something that I can use, because the book is still like maybe $12, and after 40 years of working on it, out of it, maybe even more, I still don't feel like I've gotten all my value out of it. Even though I've bought 10, 15 copies and I got it electronically. So what we're going to do is we're also going to couple this with a concept that I brought before. It's not calling it a concept is even a little too much, but it's Peter Urson's comping game, or if we hit the snare, then our next comp is giving in the bass drum. So what we're going to do is we're just going to read that thing, just alternating strokes between snare and bass drum, and we're just going to read along here. Wherever I start, I just continue, and I never play the snare drum twice in a row or the kick drum twice in a row. Take two in that sentence. Here's number 4. I'm going to play to a metronome. That's always good. I'm playing at 119. I'll play number 4. Fun when you have more notes, which will change your direction up, like number 9. Sorry, number 9 does not change your direction up. How about number 14? Once you get through that, then when you get to the 16-bar exercise, now it's kind of a free-for-all, and we're working very hard to kind of, keep that flow going. 16-bar exercise. And so forth. Up the tempo. Alright, so it's a lot of fun. Obviously not a hard concept. See how far you can take it. My 2 tips for practice is, as I always mentioned, when you're playing this one, especially if you're playing it to the metronome, try to keep the drums a little bit behind your ride cymbal. So even if it sounds a little stiff, try to keep it behind versus it starts rushing and you're not really developing control. Second thing is, maybe more than you would usually do, I like to try to play the hi-hat as loud as I can here, and also in unison with the comps. I don't normally play the hi-hat unless it's in a big band, and the baritone saxophone player has told me that he can't hear the hi-hat, he or she can't hear the hi-hat, they can't hear the hi-hat. That kind of thing, but in practice I like to kind of stomp on it, and I might even open it up a little bit more than usual just to make sure that I'm getting that nice and solid against the ride and it's in unison. So it's a very simple concept, but it's a lot of fun, and once you start doing that, you can start playing some of those weird things, and don't play it too much, but